Each week we do a segment called The Why, where we answer questions that we all have but rarely get answers to.
That's right. This week, Evan Koslof, our Why guy, looked into the odd shape of one of the country's most important buildings.
It's a shot you've seen hundreds of times on the news, maybe in person, certainly in spy movies if you add that dramatic music. But have you ever wondered what's up with that weird shape of the Pentagon? I mean, why do we have 5 sides? Why not a triangle? And why stop with 5 sides? Why not a pentadecagon? Yeah, that's 15 sides. Well, we went to find out in our Why of the Day. Why is the Pentagon a pentagon? Well, the story really begins in Europe with Adolf Hitler. It's 1941 and he's already conquered most of Europe. And back home, the US was getting ready. FDR, our president, started bolstering our military. By 1941, we had 24,000 office workers alone. But here's the problem. They just didn't have enough space. In fact, the staff members were spread across 17 different buildings all over the city. Obviously, they needed to consolidate. So in July of 1941, the government hired this architect, George Bergstrom. And he had to come up with a design in just 3 days that could hold 40,000 people and 10,000 cars. So Bergstrom did what any architect would do. He took a look at the plot of land. And originally, they wanted to build the structure here, in this plot of land east of the Arlington Cemetery. It was referred to as Arlington Farms. However, this lot was bound by access roads in this irregular pentagon shape, so the design did too. But then things changed. Basically, people started to complain that this might create an eyesore. It would ruin the view. After all, the Lincoln just popped up. There's the Memorial Bridge. So they decided on another spot, right here. And since there was a war to win and no time to waste, construction got underway immediately with the same design. After just 17 months, this mammoth structure was constructed as a pentagon. So that's our Why of the Day. Now you know why the Pentagon is a pentagon. All right, so I get so many fun facts out of doing these stories, and I have a bunch that I couldn't fit in that story. I want to rattle off a few of them just so you can also know these fun facts. First off, let's just talk about the size for a minute. I got these stats here, 6 million square feet. In fact, it has more than 3 times the office space of the Empire State Building. And listen to this, in each of the 5 sides are big enough that you can fit the US Capitol in there. You also might notice it's not that tall. That's because, well, they were getting ready for war, so there was this steel shortage. So instead they had to use concrete, and obviously you can't build as high if you use concrete. All right, I want to learn more and get more fun facts. So let me know if you have a why question. You can contact me on Twitter at @ekoslof, on Facebook at Evan Koslof Reporting, or you can just email me, ekoslof@wsa9.com. But guys, that's the latest edition of The Why. I'm sure you maybe got some fun facts out of that.
A lot of fun facts. We were just talking.
Pretty impressive.
We had no idea.